Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake on YouTube. And what we're going to make are maple syrup cupcakes. These make for very light and delicate, great tasting cupcakes. And if you like the flavor of maple, well, I think you're going to like them. I really do. So let's get started. First off, what you're going to do is you're going to start with 1 egg that's been at room temperature. Now, if you want to use your hand mixer, please feel free, but I'm doing it in my large stand-up because I think it's faster for the video. And I'm just going to beat that egg. Okay. Now, what I just forgot to bring over is a 1/4 cup of milk. So you will need a 1/4 cup of milk with your egg. So you'll want to beat that together. And I forgot that on my list. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to forget that, so sorry. So beat the egg and the milk, the 1/4 cup of milk and the 1 egg together. And just wait till it's really mixed well. It doesn't have to be, you know, really lemon color and that type of thing. Just so it's beaten well and it's mixed well, okay? Now, we're going to start with our dry ingredients next. So you're going to need 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You're also going to be putting in 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. That was 2 1/2 teaspoons. And you're also going to be putting in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a spoon quickly and just lightly blend that together, stir it together, mix it together, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to start slowly putting that into that mixture. Just give it just a few seconds or so, because you don't want to make actually, you know, it look like you're making bread dough in there. The next thing that you're going to need is melted butter. Now, if you don't have butter, you can go ahead and use margarine. You're going to need at least 1/2 stick of that. And it's okay if the butter is still a little bit warm. Now, I melt mine rather in the microwave. So this is slightly warm to the touch. And I'm going to put that in. Now that was 1/2 a stick. Okay. All right. 1/2 stick. The next thing that you'll want to put in is your chopped pecans or almonds or whatever. Now, what I like to do is, I actually don't put them in the batter, but if you want to, I actually just take my almonds, sliced and chopped almonds, and I sprinkle them on top before they go into the oven. But if you want to have the nuts also blended in, you are going to be needing about 3/4 cups of your chopped nuts of your choice. Anything would really work well with this recipe. Walnuts, pecans, almonds, you name it. They're going to taste good. But like I said, I tend to just use the nuts and sprinkle them on top, which I'll show you in a few seconds. But again, you like a lot of nuts, put 3/4 cup into that. Now, the next thing, of course, is you're going to need maple syrup, and it'll be whatever brand that you prefer. You will need 1 cup. So I'm going to start putting that in, and I'm going to raise my speed. I'm just going to use my spatula here to get the rest of it out. You're also going to put in almond extract. So go ahead and use 1/4 of a teaspoon of almond extract. And then you're also going to be needing a good pinch of nutmeg, okay? A good pinch of it. There we go. So a good pinch of nutmeg, and then I'm just going to bring it all together. Now, you don't have to beat it for long, just that you can see that everything has come together pretty smoothly, because you don't want to overbeat it either. You don't want these cupcakes to be really dense and heavy. Now, they will render you a total of 12 good-sized cupcakes. You know, fill it anywhere from about 2/3. And then again, I'm just making sure that I've got everything combined on the bottom of my bowl and that type of thing, okay? So then I'm just going to use a scoop. You can use a ladle, you can use whatever that you want, just to get your batter in there, okay? So then just go ahead and fill your cupcakes, okay? And this is when, like I said, I like to just take some of the almonds. I hope you can see that. And then I'm pretty generous, though, on the top with them, okay? Let me get a little bit more into my palm of my hand here. And then just sprinkle those on top. Now, you're going to bake these at 350 degrees, a preheated oven of 350. Now, they could take you anywhere from 22 minutes to 30 minutes. It's really going to depend on your oven. And as we know, all our ovens set up so differently. But, you know, do watch them. I would rotate them to, you know, the bottom rack. I usually do for the first 15 minutes, and then I bring it up to the top rack and bake it the rest of the time that way. I find it works best for me with this recipe, but of course you go ahead and do what you know is best for you. But you don't want to overbake them because you don't want to dry them out. Then of course, once they're out of the oven, just carefully put them on a cooling rack. Now, you can top them with a, you know, a white sugar glaze with powdered sugar and milk, or if you don't have milk, use water to whatever thickness you want, or you can just eat them plain and they're really delicious. So if you want to put a topping on it, that's great also. I'm going to rinse my hands quickly because I want to show you what they look like once they are baked up. And this is how they will turn out. They really bake up pretty nice size cupcake with height. And then you can see the almonds that I did sprinkle on top. Don't forget, if you want to put them inside the batter, you will need 3/4 of a cup. And then let's just open one up by peeling back the little liner here, okay? That you can see it's nice golden brown, and it has more of not a real hard finish, but it's not a soft top finish. And then the soft. I'm going to cut one in half because I really want to show you the crumb inside of this cupcake, how very moist they are. They are extremely delicate. They will really, I think, melt in your mouth. And I don't know if you can, if you can see as I'm pressing on the cupcake, how light they are and how soft they are. They have a nice texture, but they don't have a mushy type of texture either. And let's just use a fork here that you can see the crumb coming away from it, how nice they are. They really do bake up quite pretty, and they really do taste quite good. They're great with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or that kind of thing. So I hope that you give this recipe a try. Now, if you do and you like the recipe, please leave a comment because I like to hear from you. I want to remind you again that I won't have the ingredients listed below my videos any longer due to people taking my videos to other sites, claiming them that they're theirs, and it's just not worth the time anymore to do so. So hopefully I've explained it clearly enough that you've got all the ingredients to make this recipe. Also, please, if you'd be so kind, watch me solely on YouTube. Many times if you find my channel on these other sites that other people have taken my videos, when you write to me, I don't get that. If you comment, ask a question, I'm unable to answer you, which is so frustrating. So please watch Diane Lovetobake on YouTube. I appreciate every viewer that takes the time to watch my video. And if you really like the video, I'd appreciate a like or ring the bell, or it'd be, if you're so inclined, even subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate every view, every subscriber so much. I really do. So I want to thank you for watching Diane Lovetobake on YouTube, and give these maple syrup cupcakes a try. I think you're going to like them. I'll see you soon.